All right, guys, before I do the actual demo of this guy, let me just go over some things real quick. If you're thinking about buying this guy, just, kind of things you need to be prepared for as I just do my initial walkover. And if you already own this particular animatronic, if you could comment below and let me know if these are things that you see on yours or is it just mine, because I don't have a problem returning him if this is flawed, but it could just be a quality control thing. First thing I notice is the detailed lining, the edges of the actual material are very frayed. And what worries me about that is, sometimes it only takes a few threads to actually start ripping apart. But on this one in particular, it's definitely kind of rough. I'm not sure if the camera's really going to pick this up in the lighting or not. But it doesn't look smooth at all. And on this one is the same. It's framed pretty bad on the arm areas where the drapes flow down. Around the actual hood itself, around the head, it's really bad. I cut most of it off, so you're probably not going to see the worst of it, but I have threads and lining coming out everywhere on this thing. And it looks pretty frayed and bad, like this one in particular. Like, look at this. It's I don't know, guys. I don't know. I could just have a bad one that I may have to return. I don't know if you can see this, but look at that. It looks pretty bad. But if this is something normal that's on all of them and it is what it is, then I'm not going to worry about it. If you could, please comment if you own this one. I'd really appreciate it to let me know. The glue, well, I've seen worse, so it's not too bad. I'm more worried about those frays, especially around the hood area, because if this thing starts coming apart, it's really going to make this look bad. I also don't know what this plastic piece is for right here. I didn't see anything in the directions about that. There's a little plastic piece that's clear that's hanging down from his head, so I don't know what that's about. The details on mine, though, other than those minor things, well, I can't say this part of the hood is minor because that looks really bad. Everything else is pretty minor. I think I got a pretty good one as far as the animatronic itself. The details are great. The paint job is great. I know everyone talks about the ruby cheeks. Oops. And yeah, that does look kind of weird on him, but I don't know. Yeah, it does look kind of strange. I can't even lie. Like, why does he have ruby cheeks? That does take away some things. But other than that, I think the details are really, really good. Not really feeling this plastic foam star that he's wearing, but I do have a more quality one that I can put on him that I'm actually going to go find now before I do the demo and put on him so you can see what I'm talking about. I'd rather him wear that one, or I might not worry about it till I actually set him up next year. So the hands are looking pretty good. Don't see any defects on that. The rest of the actual cape and wardrobe itself look pretty good. High quality, I must say, as far as the plastic and the details. And even though this is a older remake, it did a really good job on it as far as the details go. So I don't know if you noticed, I didn't know he was on when I actually plugged him in, and he kind of scared me just now because he cut on and it's really loud. This is my first time owning him, so I don't think there's a volume control, which definitely changes the game when he, when it comes on. You're definitely going to hear it and see it. So yeah, I'll go into the demo. And other than that, I think he does look really good. Trying to see if I can make the hood kind of stand up and be pointy. I might have to put something in that to make it actually happen, but I think it'd be cool if I was able to like really keep the point up on the hood section. So right, so with that being said, I do like them. I do like the details. I noticed that some people who've gotten these have the ones that seem like they have more of a yellowish tint in the eyes, and some have red. This is the one that's red. I'm not sure if that's just a camera thing that some people's pick up and it looks yellow, but I definitely would rather have the yellowish eyes, but the red look cool as well. And overall, really like the details of this thing. He just needs a few touch-ups to make him a little bit more cooler. The arms are a little bit flexible and adjustable, but not too much. So you're not going to have too much bend way with those, but you can pose them in a few different positions. This thing is garbage, and it looks like it already has markings on it. I mean, they could at least use the high-quality plastic for this thing. It is a piece of foam that's already bent and got creases in it, and just looks terrible from the jump. And this is just a piece of ribbon. They really could have did better with that. But other than that, I think he's definitely cool. Now, this thing ranges from brand new. I've seen them as cheap as 150 bucks. I think Amazon.com has them right now for 150. Home Depot sells them for 180. But I did buy him from Home Depot, and they were able to match the Amazon price of 150. And they also threw in a small discount for me for an earlier issue that I had with another item. So I was able to get this guy for, after taxes, I think it came out to like $130, something close to that. Which is not bad, because when I see people selling him used in the used market, he's usually going for 120 to 150. So basically I got him for the price brand new, rather than paying that same price for getting one used, at least in my area. That is, that's what I find. Something else I was going to say about him. Oh, another reason why I got him from the Home Depot is because the warranty will last longer with Home Depot rather than the 30-day return policy with Amazon. So on top of that, Fraser Hill, who actually is bringing this guy back out, they have their own warranty on him as well. So I'm not really worried about that. But I really would like to know about the issues that are brought up in this video. If you guys own him, are you having some of these same issues with the actual stitching around the hood and around the drape area by the arms? If this is something that's just common, I'm not going to worry about it, but I will replace them if this is something that a lot of you are not seeing on your models, because, you know, for as expensive as this is, definitely shouldn't have these issues coming out of the box. But we'll see. Other than that, though, I definitely recommend them. Oldie but goodie, and again, there's not a lot of vampire jump scares out there at that, so he's one of the ones that I would say get him while you can. I know there's a lot out there. I think Home Depot has like 500 sitting right now, and of course it's not Halloween season, but he's one I think that as more people kind of pick up on him and learn about him and start to check him out, he'll start to sell. And I don't think he's going to come back anytime soon once this run runs out. So I also think he's one that will hold his value as well. Even if he stopped working, I think he would definitely still get to $100 selling on the used market. He is made by Tekky, and you know, their quality is great in most of their animatronics. And so yeah, just happy to get him, and he's definitely going to be out for next Halloween. All right, guys, catch you in the next video. Peace.
Subscribe.